Hello, and welcome back to the Southern Bible Thumper channel. For this upload, we will be reading Leviticus chapter 2. I am reading from the King James Version. That's the physical copy that I have, and that's what I'm reading now. Sometimes when you first come to this page, it will knock you onto one of these other versions, and if you find yourself on that, that's why the wording will be a little bit different. We also will be using the Bible Ref website. And when any will offer a meat offering unto the Lord, his offering shall be of fine flour, and he shall pour oil upon it, and put frankincense thereon, and he shall bring it to Aaron's sons, the priests, and he shall take thereout his handful of the flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof, and the priest shall burn the memorial of it upon the altar, to be an offering made by fire, of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And the remnant of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is a thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord made by fire. And if thou bring an oblation of a meat offering, bacon in the oven, it shall be unleavened cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, or unleavened wafers anointed with oil. And if any oblation be a meat offering, bacon in a pan, it shall be of fine flour unleavened mingled with oil. Thou shalt part it in pieces, and pour oil thereon. It is a meat offering. And if thy oblation be a meat offering, baking in the frying pan, it shall be made of fine flour with oil. And thou shalt bring the meat offering that is made of these things unto the Lord. And when it is presented unto the priest, he shall bring it unto the altar. And the priest shall take from the meat offering a memorial thereof, and shall burn it upon the altar. It is an offering made by fire, of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And that which is left of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is a thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord made by fire. No meat offering which ye shall bring unto the Lord shall be made with leaven, for ye shall burn no leaven nor any honey in any offering of the Lord made by fire. As for the oblation of the firstfruits, ye shall offer them unto the Lord, but they shall not be burnt on the altar for a sweet savour. And every oblation of thy meat offering shalt thou season with salt, neither shalt thou suffer the salt of the covenant of thy God to be lacking from thy meat offering. With all thine offerings thou shalt offer salt. And if thou offer a meat offering of thy firstfruits unto the Lord, thou shalt offer for the meat offering of thy firstfruits green ears of corn, dried by the fire, even corn beaten out of full ears. And thou shalt put oil upon it, and lay frankincense thereon. It is a meat offering. And the priest shall burn the memorial of it, part of the beaten corn thereof, and part of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof. It is an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Summarizing Leviticus chapter 2, as you see here at the beginning, the version that I read is the King James Version, and it says here, meat offering unto the Lord, but as you see, every other English translation says grain offering. So grain is an offering, grain offering. So right now I'm calling this grain/meat offering, but chapter 1 was a burnt offering. Chapter 2 is detailing the instructions for a meat or grain offering. In the next chapter, we will see the instructions for a peace offering. When anyone brings a meat/grain offering, it must be made of fine flour without yeast, mixed with oil. If it's uncooked, the frankincense must be put with it. Aaron's sons will burn a handful of the flour and oil, but all of the frankincense. So I'm not quite sure if that's a mixture, except for the frankincense. Not quite sure how that would work out, but that's what the word says. If the product is oven baked, pan baked, or made in a frying pan, it should be made in oil, salted, and without yeast or honey. It should be parted into pieces and brought to Aaron and his sons. They will take a portion and burn it to honor God, and the rest will be given to them. This is considered the holiest part of the food offerings to the Lord. Then it says in Leviticus 2 verse 14, first fruit offerings should be made, but they should not be burnt. A recommendation is green ears of corn, but some of these other, see first fruit, green ears of corn, but some of these other translations say fresh grain that's coarsely ground, fresh heads of grain, uh, heads of grain roasted in fire. Um, there should be oil and frankincense on it, and this is considered a meat/grain offering. The priest will burn part of it and all of the frankincense. So that is the summary for Leviticus chapter 2, and I will be uploading Leviticus chapter 3 with instructions for the peace offering. Thank you for watching.